How's it going, YouTube? RCG here, back with another video, and today I wanted to go over quite a few things actually. This is going to be one of those more lift me up, motivational type videos, and not in the sense that I'm going to give you some sort of business advice, because I'm not in any position to give you success stories or advice, mainly just because I haven't gotten there yet. I don't have the experience to back up anything, so it's just going to talk about myself a little bit, and this guy I found on YouTube, and sort of some direction I have here. Just thought it'd be cool to document the journey, I suppose. So basically, for the last couple months, give or take, I've been having this struggle. I've been trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do. Obviously, lots of people my age are trying to figure out what they're supposed to do, and then I was like, okay, well, I'll just sort of wing it. Why not? And I started, and then I kept going to school, still going to school. I'm not gonna this isn't gonna be some sort of dropout story or anything like that. But I got to the point where I'm in school, and I'm not enjoying what I'm doing. I look forward more to getting at home and doing all the stuff I do on the internet, like YouTube and all the social media stuff and everything else that I do. Not just like hobby stuff, just other random stuff. I came to the conclusion that what I want to do is not what I'm doing in school right now. So I'm still gonna finish my classes and maybe a few more. I haven't decided on where exactly I'm going to stop at, whether it be a degree or the diploma that comes right before the degree, because the program I'm in doesn't. It's a trade program. But I found this guy on YouTube. His name is Gary Vaynerchuk, I think is how you pronounce his last name. That's how it's spelled. But I found him through this other guy that I watched that I'll link in the description because I can't remember his name. But this guy, he's sort of, I don't know if you want to call him motivational type thing. I know he does a lot of motivational speaking type things, and people will hire him to come and speak at events and colleges and that kind of thing. He's written 4 or 5 books, and he is the founder and owner of probably one of the largest and fastest growing companies in the market that he's in. He does a lot of stuff on social media and on really, yes, just everywhere, I suppose. He's on Facebook, he's on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, all that good stuff. And I was watching some of his videos, and I was like, I had like an epiphany of sorts. I was like, what am I doing, right? Well, he really calls you out for doing what you feel like you're supposed to be doing versus doing what you want to do, and then turning what you want to do into what you make your money off of. Like, he's really big on turning your passion into your career instead of doing a career that you don't like, so you can fund doing your passion on the side. He is one of those people that is very big on making what you want to do what you do for a living, so that you're knocking out 2 birds with 1 stone. You're doing what you want to do, and you're getting paid for it. If you're on YouTube, you got these YouTube stars. I don't even need to name any of them. Just whoever you like. The really big YouTubers out there in all the different categories. They're doing what you probably want to do, unless you're just here for entertainment, and that's it's different. That's also really great if you found what you want to do, and it's not like this. That's really cool. But if you're looking at social media, which YouTube is, considered a part of social media, you want to do like entrepreneurial. I'll have the word on the screen because for some reason I'm having issues pronouncing it. But you want to do this type of work because you want to be your own boss and that kind of thing. And that's really what I want to do. Like, right now I'm in school for welding. I started about 1.5 years ago. Almost finished with a 2-year degree. And I know it makes sense to just go ahead and finish, but because the way the program has worked, it wasn't a degree program when I started. Like, it wasn't even, degrees in welding didn't exist at the time. It was not recognized by the state. It's only recognized by a few states around the country as an actual degree. I know Florida doesn't even have it. So it seems like, it's really cool, and it'll look good on paper, and not everyone that goes to these welding programs is gonna have this, just because of that fact that it's just not recognized, and it's kind of a new-ish thing. But I feel like it's not going to be useful for me because I don't even want to have a job in welding anymore. I started because I was interested in it. Before that, I was doing something else because I was interested in it. But I wasn't doing what I wanted to do. I was doing what I felt like I had to do, because what I wanted to do wasn't what I thought it wasn't a I couldn't turn it into a career. And at the moment, it's still not my career. It's still just a hobby. But at least now that I know at this point in time that it could be. That if I do enough and take the right steps and talk to the right people, do all the right things online, follow up, you know, that kind of thing, it can turn into what I do in the next, I don't know, suppose 10 years from now. I'm living entirely off of some business or company that I built online. That would be awesome. So let me just give a basic rundown of these books here. I haven't read them yet, so I can't give an honest opinion about them. I'm going to be doing a daily vlog every week, kind of like this one, but without the gameplay in the background. This one's just kind of get me rolling. My next vlog later on this week, after I've read a bit of the book or finished the whole book, because the first one's not very long, it's going to be just me talking in front of the camera, so it'll be a video log. So the first one, the really short one I was talking about, is called "Why Now Is the Time to Crush It. Cash In on Your Passion." This one here. See, not too thick. I don't know, I've never heard of this guy before. I mean, when you think about it, there's so many authors out there and life-changing books and people you could know and read about and hear their stories, and you just don't know who they are. So I'm just going by that excuse. But everything I've seen online, like these books, this guy's written 4 or 5 books, and I think it's 4 books, and every one of them have been a New York Times bestseller. That is ungodly impressive. That means he's got something going on here. Like, usually you hear about authors writing, you know, an insane amount of books, stories, and that kind of thing, and then, like, a few of them get published. And then even fewer of them, once they get published, they really take off. And the fact that this guy was able to do this, like this, that's amazing. So, there's that one, and then there's one called Ask Gary V, or if you want to be politically correct, hashtag Ask Gary V. I think it's based off of the YouTube series he has, where he answers questions he gets on Twitter and on his website and that kind of thing about business and marketing and everything else that entails. And so this book is a bit thicker. This is what it looks like on the front. But I think this is more of a reference book. I mean, I'm going to read it start to finish anyway. But with this book, I'm more likely to look back in this one and be like, okay, chapter 200 or page 200 than I would be with this book, because this is like, it's just different. So I'm gonna get his other books as well, but I'm gonna be doing daily video logs just of how things are going in life and that kind of thing. Just something to follow, I suppose. I mean, mainly for me, but also for anyone else that may be interested, maybe feeling the same way. The part about it is, for me, it would be good for me to get used to talking in front of the camera and to be comfortable with my face all over the internet in a way that doesn't have like the distraction of a background gameplay video, that kind of thing. That'll be interesting, you know. It'll be all right. I'll probably get to where I love it. I don't mind doing it now. So yeah, but all that stuff aside, the part of this I wanted it to be like I want you guys to go check this guy out. I want you guys to like read about him. I want you to watch his videos. I'm gonna have a couple of them linked in the description. I'm gonna have my favorite ones linked in the description, and I want you to just check this guy out and just, you know, think about it, that kind of thing. Because even if you're not looking at starting a business or doing things like this is more of these books can be taken every which way, I suppose. Like, some of them are really dedicated more towards social media and the modern technology, as opposed to like the business side of the modern technology and what they can be used for. But books like Crush It, I get the feeling that this one can be used in all aspects of life and all whatever direction you're going. So I would definitely check him out. He's got a great personality, and I'm picky about people. Like, it's weird. I'm like this with people online, people I meet in person. If I don't like you, then I'm not going to pay any attention to you. And by like you, I don't mean like it gets down to the super stuff. Like, if I don't like the way you look, and I know that sounds unfair, and I would never say something that I don't like the way someone looks to them in person, like, ever. And I would never look down on them for it, but it's just easier for me to get along with people that I feel some sort of connection to. And this guy, he's like 44 years old, but I get the feeling that I'm listening to a guy that just got out of college. He's got a great personality, great explosive personality. He does use a lot of language, but it kind of adds some humor to it. And he's having a good time. And so it's just it's just nice. So you should definitely check him out. I think you'll probably enjoy him whatever age you are, because I mean he does stuff that's geared towards the younger generation, but he also encourages people that are his age and older to still pursue their dreams. He talks about how much easier it is, like easier in the sense that you don't have any baggage when you're younger in your 20s to go and pursue things, but he says it is still very possible after, like when you're in your 30s and 40s and 50s and so on. He gives some really good examples. It'll give you motivation. Like, I have this issue with being motivated for about 2 days or 3 days or a week or so, and then it'll just die. He goes into detail about how to keep that from happening, focusing, and how to focus and what to focus on, and how to keep yourself motivated. And that's really, like, I've never seen anyone do it like he does before. I've never seen it. Like, it actually feels like it's very personal. So definitely go check him out. Anyway, though, I guess that pretty much wraps up this video. I just thought this was important to share. So if you liked the video, please leave a like, and if you're new, please subscribe. Also, go check this guy out. Get his books, watch his videos, get on his Twitter, all that sort of stuff. Apart from the fact that it's really inspiration, it's just damn fun to watch him talk. I don't know why. He just got a good personality to him. So definitely go check him out, and you can watch the videos I have down in the description. And I don't know. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I appreciate you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.